Okay. Good evening, guys and gals. Folks, it's Stardate, February 13th, Captain's Log. So, Call of Dam has really been getting at it today. They've kept it at like a little over 4,100 cubic feet per second today. They have not even thought of shutting it off yet. Call Lake, last I looked, was like still sitting at like 0.70 some odd feet above normal. When I looked at the website just a few minutes ago, it's like at 0.39 feet above normal, so they've certainly let a lot of water out. So, I do see that we're still holding strong. It's 87 subscribers. Thank you all who've joined. If you haven't already, go ahead and join. Or subscribe. It's free. Hit the bell icon so you get notified when I do upload stuff. You might double check. I keep hearing, you might need to make sure you're still subscribed, kind of like Facebook. It might kind of unsubscribe you randomly, I've heard, so make sure that doesn't happen. Thank you. Okay, so we got our official Overstreet Indian Arrowheads book. Yeah. I'm going to kind of flip through this, and we're going to flip and skip. They have different sections, but we're South Central, so we're going to go to the Revelin area where we're going to find this stuff. Yeah. So, oh, how cool. They have like a little breakdown of the different, paleo, late paleo, traditional paleo, early archaic, middle, late, woodland, Mississippian, and historic. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. I have let me get past all this stuff. Pausing. Okay, I guess our first one will be an Afton. Mid to late archaic, 5,000 to 3,000 BP. I've never found one, but, you see the straight edges. It's kind of be a neat little find. It'd be different for sure. I guess let's go ahead and flip to the next one. There's another Allen, traditional paleo to early archaic. So this was 8,500 to 7,500 BP. Kind of a little fishtail. Be kind of a neat little find. Now, also, this Andes. Very similar to a Calf Creek, but I think it's the note says most are found in Texas. So unless, something was traded up here by the ancients, I don't think we're going to run across this per se. Now look at this. This would be cool to find. An antler point. Mississippian. 1,300 to 400 BP. That'd be kind of cool. What is this? Arenosa? I probably butchered that, but that's a pretty unique little one too. That'd be neat to find. A little base tang knife. 4,000 to 2,000 BP. Be a cool little find. That or a quarter tang knife. We'll find that here shortly in a couple pages. Bell arrowhead. That's kind of similar to the Calf Creek. Maybe not as heavily notched or deep notched. Didn't seem to run up that far. Okay, here's one of my holy grails. Calf Creek. Now this particular picture is just a practice notching piece. That'd be pretty cool to find, though. That would be unique. What is that? 6,000 to 4,000 BP. So I'd love to find one that's all pink, but you know what? I'll take whatever color material I can, as long as I can get one with the ears. Yeah, as you see, a lot. I've found stems like that, similar like that too. But usually, like that one gentleman, the ear's broken, sadly. So, look at that one, Charcos, with the notches. I think that's going to be a Texaco/Mexico region versus Oklahoma, but that'd be pretty cool if one just randomly showed up here. There's another one I'd love to find, Holy Grail, the Clovis. It's going to be an early paleo. That's going to be like 13,200 to 12,000 years old. I guess they have this center fluting. Yeah, it points out the flute. That one's a cold water. 10,000 to 8,000 BP. That'd be another cool little find. There we go, the corner tang knives. That would be cool to find. Oh. More corner tangs. Okay, the Dalton. Now, I think I found a couple of these before. Look at that. That looks like the twin to the one that I found on the last walk on the second video on, what, Sunday? Yeah, I think that's the last time. Well, that's like it's twin almost. This one is 10,000 to 9,200 BP, so that's also the same kind of like that knife that I found on January 6th of 2024. Yeah. Pretty cool. I've got a couple of those. Here you got various drills, and it's noted paleo to historic, 11,500 years to 200 BP. Some various drill forms. You got Edwards, Woodlands to Mississippian, 2,000 to 1,000. I think I've got one very similar to that. Oops, sorry. Next up is EUCHA. Now, I think I've got a base I found a couple years ago that looks very similar to that. I guess I can make that into, I don't know, it's like a drill, maybe an eagle effigy. That's kind of cool though. I'd like to find, that wouldn't be a bad one to find either. Another one I'd love to find, Folsom, late paleo, 11,000 to 10,300 BP. Kind of got a similar flute. Pretty cool little find too. Ah, and then right here is the Fresno. This is a younger one, Mississippian, 650 to 200 BP. But I think this is my very first legit arrowhead artifact I'd found. Kind of a little triangular. Yep, I think that was my very first find, was one of these. Huh, Friendship. Mississippian era. 800 to 600 BP. Huh, how about that? Gar scales. I find, not the arrowheads, I find gar scales all the time. There's our Gary. I've got a couple of those. 3,200 to 1,000 BP. Oh wow, Half Creek. 6,000 to 4,000 BP. That'd be a pretty cool little find. Okay, here's another one of my holy grails. What is that? Harahey? Oh, okay, they're not that old. 700 to 350. Kind of like a little diamond. That's a pretty cool little find, no doubt. Yeah, looky here, a K-blade. I'm not too old, but yeah, where it's found, the Arkansas River Valley in Oklahoma to southeast Kansas and some various other places, but yeah. There's Arrowhead. Named after, well, not named after our county, but it's found in our county, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, there's two examples of the K-blade there too. This next one, Kerrville knife, 5,000 to 3,000 years old. Now, that little pink blade that I showed you before. I kind of wonder if this is a broken curvil knife at one point. That'd be one heck of a find. Oh wow, some mid-back tang knives. This is late archaic woodland, about 4,000 to 2,000 BP. That'd be a cool little find too. Now I got a couple of these Scots Bluffs. These are a pretty old arrowhead too, 9,600 to 8,000 years old. Wow, I know I've got two of those at least. Snyder's, 2,200 to 1,800 BP. This looks very similar to one that I found in 2023. Yeah, that could be a Snyder's. Oh wow, spoke shaver, or shaft abrader. Huh. That's pretty cool. I got a couple rocks they kind of worked and tinkered into being shaft abraders too. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're at the end of our region here. We're in the Z's. We got a Zephyr and a Zora. That's the last one on this section. So, alright, gang. Well, that was interesting. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, it's going to be real cold this weekend. If we don't get threats of ice and snow and mixed winter nastiness, even if it doesn't, it's going to be bitter cold and the wind's going to be pretty brutal and out of the north. So I don't think we're sadly going to be able to get out this weekend, sadly. So I figured I'd go ahead and make this little video and, you know, put it up, you know, just kind of make do until either I figure out another video or if the weather finally cooperates and the dam cooperates and we can get out there and get at it and see some eagles and find some cool stuff. Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out. I appreciate you guys' support as always. You guys are epic and rock. Until next time, video, post, short, etc. You all know what to do. You can take care of each other and take care of yourself. And be good to yourself first and foremost. This is Captain. I'm fixing to sign off. Laters.